lot of the monies meant for the disabled, the PW, they are, I think the excuse they give is that they are borrowing it and then they will replace it later. Whether they replace it or not, nobody knows. But honestly, I don't believe they put it back into their accounts. But why I am passionate about this is that any of us can be disabled anytime, any minute. And then if this money has been given by government for them, normally when they share, they don't even get much. And sometimes they themselves will use some of that money to be buying items for them as if it's their own decision and all of that. So the way they are being treated, whether it makes sense or not, we don't know. But here we are, we've picked from the report that most of their monies are being spent by the assembly. Then they, when you ask them from the report, then they tell you that they took the money and that they have either replaced it or they will replace it. Or the excuses and the reasons, for me, honestly, doesn't make sense. That's why we as a committee, we are being very, very passionate about it. That if we, God willing, next year we sit again and we find that anybody has done that, we are going to be very, very hard on the person. Make sure whether it's the finance officer or the coordinating director or the DCE or whatever, the chief executive, we are going to make sure action is taken about that person. Because this is just not right. There is a quota and there is a way it should be spent, but because the monitoring level is low, that is why they are using it that way. But that is why we are here as a committee for local government. We are monitoring them. We are not good. You see, we have identified some places with a lot of these issues. So far, God willing, we are ending tomorrow. We have more than 27 districts that we have to visit because there are problems there. And all those problems, all those districts that have their hands dipped in monies that they are not allowed to spend, but they are spending anyway. We are going to go there, and then once one or two things are confirmed, we know who to report to. We have to make a report to the Speaker of Parliament, the Minister for Local Government. We also have to share a report with Chief Hospital, so they would all know about what is happening in the assemblies.